Hello mountain bike punters and welcome to your favorite high quality, lots of production, 100% effort mountain bike channel. I'm Paul, the punter. I've just finished the BC bike race. It was a grueling test. That's why there was no video last week. But coming up, we've got the series of how that race went for me. For those of you who don't know, it's 8 days, massive stage race. I think I ended up riding about 270 kilometers. Please change that into miles at your own discretion. And the first part of the race was a prologue, which was a kind of a short race, 3 kilometers long. And there were other YouTubers in this race, including BKXC, and he ended up beating me by 1 second after 10 minutes of racing. 1 second. And I've got Brian's footage right here. Whoop. And we're gonna go through and figure out how the hell the little scallywag did it. Okay, so this is the start. So you've got like a 1 kilometer warm up and then that line goes. As you can see, Brian Boy's feed bag is very important on a 10-minute race to have that. So the side by side, it started off, it's kind of boring at the beginning. I'm gonna level with you here, but Brian didn't record all the way through. Cool breeze, Brian, yes. So we're just gonna kind of look at the bits that he did and compare them and see where time was missed. What you're gonna see on my side is I was behind the 2 guys, whereas Brian, I think he left a gap and you can kind of see them in front of him. So how much time? So right at the beginning, the first sprint, this is like 45 seconds in. What we're gonna use is the pink tape on the right. So Brian passes that, and that's 46. Okay, so already in the first 45 seconds, I am 5 seconds behind him. So how did I make that up? I think what I was doing was that I was just cruising behind my guys, but then by now I've passed them. So each clip, we've started this clip at the same time. Okay. Now this was like a little bit of a down, so I immediately started tucking, whereas Brian, I think, if I remember correctly, starts commenting.
Oh yeah, the other thing I changed on the bike, 34 tooth chain ring up front for stuff like this. I was spinning out in Moab so much.
Yeah, so as you may have seen in my Jesse Melamed video, I have no idea how Brian was spinning out in a 34 tooth. He must have legs of steel. Oh crap. So we'll use the pile of wood on the left. In that instance, I was only 2 seconds behind him. However, there's obviously loads of stuff that Brian didn't record. So I guess this is where I actually made up all the time. And joined back into him. So I think, yeah, I tied this up on those stairs. So see the stairs that we went round? Oh, here's the guys with the hockey stick. So it looks like I'm like 3 seconds behind here. They actually had donuts on the end. So Canadian. Ooh. But Brian didn't need that because he had his feedback on the top of his top tube. So that was good thinking on his part. Right, so Brian hits the slab here. And yeah, I'm like 4 seconds behind him on this stint. So I started at the same time. So he's putting a lot of time into me. However, this is one of the differences I noticed. Have you noticed how Brian is kind of laboring a bit, using all his strength? And look, right there. I've caught up to him. I made up 5 seconds on that bit, just because my legs are kind of spinning. I don't think he had that much traffic. And I'm actually in front of him, even though I'm walking. But any second now, Brian, he's kind of level with me, still going because he's part mountain goat.
No, it's all good.
And then he's too nice. Again, this might be Brian's problem, he's too nice. I think he learned by the end to be a bit ruder. But this is really steep. That's why we're walking. It's very hard. So as you can see, Brian's got way more traffic than I have. He must have caught the group up in front of him, whereas I didn't for a bit. Okay, we're back on. I used the tree as the marker on this one. Okay, I think I'm spinning a little bit ahead, and this is where I wimped out, and Brian just carried on mashing on the pedals, being a mountain goat. Is he going much quicker than me? Oh yeah, check out this guy on the left. Oh, he was going for it. So Brian, clearly, miles in front now, and he's being held up by all those walkers as well. Is he miles in front? Let's have a look. Oh, it's not that different. It's not that different. Oh, but he got held up, and I carried on walking. Perfectly straight pass. Okay, right.
Oh, we're getting into puke territory.
Yes, Brian, we are getting into puke territory. So, this is the bit I noticed that I just started riding faster than Brian. And I think this is where, so there, I've made up like 4 seconds in that section. And I think just from potentially me spinning, over mashing on the pedals, I think this is where I started to make some gains back. But Brian does get caught up a little bit. Okay, so there's that log. I have made, looks like 4 or 5 seconds just up on that one segment. So you can see that it's starting to, the gains he made at the beginning, they're starting to even out a little bit.
You can't pay attention to the little tech obstacles.
And Brian is talking and I'm not. Okay, so I go through the tree and round the tree. So I'm 4 seconds in front at this moment in time. And this is where the mountain biking actually starts. I was very, very glad of this. Okay, round. I'm lucky enough. See, Brian is stuck behind someone. He's not asking them to get through. So I said super early, there we go. I said super early that I was going to come past.
When you're ready.
And I was pretty like, please,
Okay,
excuse me.
Okay.
But Brian's getting held up. How much time has he lost here? Okay, so that tree,
Hold on.
I think it's there. Oh, he's still like 5 seconds behind. But again, he gets caught up. And I get the fortune of having that really great pre-ride. Oh yeah, Brian did get a lot of people. Okay, I think he's clear now. I think he's clear of people. So where are we at? What's the difference here? So the photographer, he's that.
Free and clear.
He's 4 seconds behind at this moment. And what you're going to find is that actually, the point at which I started this segment, where we're together, we must have been exactly level. Because I think this is how it was in the race. Okay, where are we at now? Okay, look on the left. There, right. Did you see there? I slowed up ever so slightly on the left. I think it's because I started to chill. Drop. And Brian's made up 3 seconds. Just, I think, from that one kind of mistake, error. And here's the finish. And look, he's just about to pass me. And that is 1 second difference.
Yes.
That's crazy. So after 10 minutes of sprinting and pedaling and blowing it out of your rear end, that was the only difference. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. All the BC bike races are coming up. No, there's only one. All the BC bike race series videos are coming up. If you want to see Brian's sooner, then you can go and check out his Patreon. Thank you, Brian, for giving me this footage, and we can smash out this video. Cheers, Punter. Subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed and you're just watching this video and you realise, oh, I'm not actually subscribed to Paul, please hit the button. And if you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Cheers, Punters. See you very soon for episode 1 of BC Bike Race.